was interesting working at a sex shop on the Upper East Side. As you can imagine, we didn't take returns. People had a hard time with that. They had a hard time with that on the Upper East Side. I had a guy come back to the store once with a toy that I had sold him. He plops it down on the counter. He's like, I need to return this. It doesn't work. I was like, well, do you want me to see if something's wrong with it? He goes, no, it doesn't work for me. I was like, oh, I see. Sir, you can't return something just because it didn't make you come. If you could, all the women who buy vibrators would just return their boyfriends. Some guys in the audience like, I didn't get that one. I didn't get it. That was interesting. It was interesting. I had a man come through once. He came in and he was like, excuse me, miss? Excuse me, miss? Excuse me, miss? And I was like, oh, right, that's me. How can I help? He goes, I'm looking for a gift for my wife. What does my wife want? What does my wife want? Okay, what does your wife want? Like this guy, this grown man, walked in, saw me, and was like, here is a woman-style person who is going to help me. Like, he really thought that my womanly vagina had a psychic connection to his wife's vagina. Like, he thought my vagina was sending out a low-frequency wave that only his wife's vagina could hear. Like, my vagina was going wah, wah, wah out into the distance, and his wife's vagina was answering back wah, 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 wah. And I was like, yeah. Oh, okay, all right, I'll tell him. Sir, she wants you to listen to her. It's not good, it's awkward. I actually got hired to open this location of the sex shop. And so in the very beginning, it was very quiet in the store. There was very little foot traffic. It was a block away from Bloomingdale's. Why would anyone go any further? And we didn't have any customers, and it was very slow. And then one day, the only customer that we had was a middle-aged Hasidic Jewish man who came in, he was looking around, he's shopping, and it became apparent that he was on a mission by his dominatrix, to buy a male chastity device. But he was not supposed to get the key. He was supposed to just get the male chastity device, leave the key with us, she was gonna come by, pick it up later, that was the arrangement, or something. And we were like, okay, no, that's not safe. We're not gonna let you just lock up your junk and waltz out of here. You either have to buy the whole thing or you can't have it at all. He goes, no, that doesn't work. He leaves. For the next 3 hours, we see him wandering around outside, sometimes coming back into the store like he was a different guy, like we wouldn't recognize him, pretending to look around, very distraught, shaking his head like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? And then finally, 3 hours later, he comes back. He's like, all right, I'll just buy the whole thing. We're like, great, we sell it to him. He goes, now, you have to let me into your bathroom so I can put it on. And normally we didn't let people into our bathroom, but I was like, all right, you've had a hard day. I will walk you downstairs to the bathroom. I take him to the bathroom. He's in there a long time. I'm talking like 15 minutes jangling around in there. And then finally he comes out and he's readjusting his belt and he's kind of muttering to himself, not really talking to anybody, not really talking to me. And as we go up the stairs, he turns to me and goes, I flushed the key. And I let him leave because I believe in natural selection. Guys, my name's Jess Tom. Thanks so much. You've been awesome.